Welcome to the 115 Photoshop for Design course inside Canvas. I'm going to give you a quick tour of how I have my courses laid out so that you can access all the material, complete it on time to be successful in the course. The first column is the Canvas navigation. The second column is the course navigation. This may look different from instructor to instructor and from course to course. So I'm going to give you a quick tour to show you how I have mine arranged so that you can find the content and complete the assignments on time. The best way to navigate all the material in the course is to use the modules. The modules are like a table of contents in Canvas. The one difference with modules is some of the modules may not be published based on their due date, or if they've already closed, they won't be accessible. However, all the content we have visible right now will remain open during the entire course, so all these welcome pages. And then the orientation. You'll notice that activities that have points also show the due date, so that you know how much that project is worth and also when it's due. It'll be important to complete all the orientation assignments by February 1st, which is the Monday, the second week of classes. If you do not complete all the assignments, it may show that you're not active in the course and you're not participating, in which case you have the chance of being dropped. So it's important to complete all the assignments, and if you're having trouble, to contact me. The easiest way to contact me is if you go to Welcome Meet Your Instructor. There's some information about me at the top, my contact information, and then the online office hours, which are on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then the Zoom link to access those office hours. It's important to remember that these office hours are not private. These are open to all students in all of my classes. So should you need a private meeting to discuss something about completing your assignments or something else that's impacting your ability to complete your work, then request a private session that we can talk privately to address your concerns. Let's go back to modules. So again, you can see this is a great way to navigate and access content. So let's take a look at how the individual projects are structured. First thing that you'll notice is that we've got an introduction, a lesson, a quiz, the preliminaries, which are in this case, are going to be source photos, or it may be sketches that are going to be due. And then we've got a lab session, discussion, lab, discussion, lab, discussion. Now you only need to attend one or the other each week, so you can either attend one of the 3 lab sessions that are scheduled, or post a question or an answer or a resource on the discussion to receive credit for that week. So that's why there's 3 under each project, 1 for each week. After you've completed those, there's also demonstration videos to work on each project, and the final project in each module. So let's look at one of the preliminaries to see how that looks. So we open up preliminaries, and you can see that there's a number of tabs. So most of the pages in my Canvas courses have tabs as a way to easily navigate the content without having to scroll through pages and pages of information. So we've got the description, the instructions, the criteria, and the criteria is the same as what's in the rubric. The rubric just breaks it down by values, but the general criteria is cited here. Then we've got examples, so you can see what past students have done. Right? So here's some examples of other students' work. So their description, and then their images that they may use for that assignment, and then resources and links, which in this case talks about the contact sheet in Photoshop, combining images or pages in Acrobat Pro, and then the Canvas resource link. So let's go back to modules, and let's jump to the final version. So anytime a new project opens, I highly recommend, even before after reading the introduction, then jumping to the preliminary and jumping to the final project, so you have a sense of what's expected and what students have done in the past. It really helps to clarify the expectations of each assignment. So let's look at the final. So again, we have the description, the instructions, criteria, and examples. So again, we can see a before and after in each of these versions. In this case, 3 different versions. And this one just hands. And then this one done, a couple have done in black and white. 2 versions. And then more of a conceptual piece. And then we've got resources and links. Again, some more information for Acrobat and Photoshop. More information for Canvas. And then peer reviews. Anytime we have a final project, there'll be a process where you review other students' work and post comments and use the rubric for the assignment to assess them. So that's kind of an overview of that. Let's look at Zoom, which is what we'll use for all the lab sessions. Again, you only need to attend 1 per week. So we can see for this first week of orientations, there's actually 5 opportunities to attend. From this, 3 will be chosen for the rest of the semester, the same day and time for each week, of which you only need to attend 1 or post on the discussion. So that's basically how the class will run. I look forward to seeing what everybody does in the class and seeing you on the 25th.